on television is showing people laying flowers and bowing in front of statues of Kim and the communist state's founder. His successor, Kim Jong-un, has ordered 3 long-range missile tests and 3 nuclear tests since taking charge after his father's death. Harry Fawcett reports.
The death of Kim Jong-il brought with it uncertainty. His youngest son, Kim Jong-un, was transformed in an instant from successor in training to leader. Analysts questioned the young man's capacity to govern an elite in which age and seniority were so interlinked. But he was soon projecting authority, his image carefully echoing his grandfather Kim Il-sung's, on whose centenary Kim Jong-un made his first public speech.
We must strengthen our people's army at all costs in order to show the world our dignity and build a strong socialist nation.
If that military-first message was a continuation of his father's guiding principle, Kim Jong-un's leadership would soon start to diverge. Constant purges saw officials of the ruling party put in positions of power at the expense of the army, seen by some as a shortcut towards maximum control. The most stunning purge was that of Kim's own uncle, Chang Song-taek. At first seen as a wise steward, he was publicly accused of building an alternative faction, of corruption and moral failing, and he was executed. Chang Yong-sok is a veteran of talks with North Korean officials from his time at South Korea's unification ministry.
The court ruled that Jang rode on U.S. strategic coattails. He apparently wanted to avoid worsening external relations over the nuclear issue and set a cooperative atmosphere.
Under Kim's new Pyongyang doctrine, simultaneous pursuit of nuclear weapons and economic growth was written into the constitution. Progress accelerated with a cascade of missile launches and 3 nuclear tests. By this year, Pyongyang said it had miniaturized warheads ready for use on its missile arsenal.
Nuclear weapons development is near completion and is the means for the regime's survival. This means a prompt resumption of denuclearization dialogue, or denuclearization is highly unlikely.
Despite the resulting sanctions, there's been progress too on the parallel goal, economic improvement, stemming largely from Kim's generally tolerant stance towards private economic activity. His intolerance of political dissent has coincided with greater scrutiny on human rights abuses, a UN panel calling North Korea the world's worst human rights abuser. The coming years could well be influenced by other leadership changes, the likelihood of a new president in Seoul after the impeachment of Park Geun-hye, and the unknown quantity that is US policy towards North Korea under the presidency of Donald Trump. Harry Fawcett, Al Jazeera, Seoul.